at the Madison Seminary, which is said to be one of the most haunted locations in Ohio. People have reported shadow figures, disembodied voices, violent touches, and a dark energy that lingers even after you leave. Some people believe that Madison isn't just haunted, but that something even more sinister was born here. Tonight, our goal is to uncover the truth as to why the Madison Seminary is considered one of the darkest places in Ohio. And we have one lucky subscriber joining us, so let's see how well she handles the paranormal activity tonight. Kelcats, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new here, my name is Kelsi Davies, and I'm a clairvoyant, meaning I see and speak to the dead. We're all a little haunted here. Welcome home. I hope you're ready for this. Dolly, dolly, dolly. Whoa. It looks like it's sitting on the chair. Is someone on the bed? Did you hear that? I just heard like a hiss. Whoa! Madison Seminary was built back in 1847 in Madison, Ohio. This building holds a long history and a lot of residual hauntings. In the late 1800s, it served as an educational institution. The building later housed Civil War Army nurses, wives, widows, and sisters of soldiers. Then in 1891, a new wing was added to house those affected by the war, and with it brought a very heavy energy. What was once a space to brighten young minds became a place filled with grief and despair. People have reported seeing a full-bodied apparition of a woman believed to be Elizabeth Stills, a former Union spy, which is kind of badass. She's described as taking the form of a smoky white apparition in a long dress. Another spirit here is supposedly a young boy that people refer to as Stephen. He can be seen as a shadowy apparition in the same part of the building as Elizabeth, and that makes me wonder if the two are related in some way. Then there is a more sinister entity. Sarah is rumored to be either an elderly woman with dementia or a little girl. However, that doesn't seem to be her true form, as she is believed to be the most violent entity that people have encountered here, and has even left scratches down people's backs. Now, is her spirit just a little too playful, or is she truly evil? The history doesn't stop there. In 1904, the building was donated to the state of Ohio, leaving the widows and orphans that were living in the building forced out into other homes. The building then became a place for inmates, the mentally disabled, and psychiatric patients. During this time, it's said that people were referred to as inmates regardless of the reason that they were there, and some women were stuck there despite not being criminals or mentally ill. Tonight, our goal is to see what or who this evil entity is, and if she is truly as dark as people say, and to see if we can uncover any other entities that might be hiding within these halls. I've decided to walk into this location knowing nothing about its hauntings, to put my psychic gifts to the test, as well as our one lucky subscriber who is joining us to face whatever's waiting for us inside. Tonight we are here with Drew Hawk. Him running with the tripod. I love that. And we have a very special Kelcat in the house. Hi!
My name is Becky. I've been following Kelsi since 2021.
So have you ever gone ghost hunting before?
I have not, but I've always wanted to.
That's so iconic, honestly.
I had seen your post in the channel members only section on YouTube that you were coming to Ohio. So I shot my shot, messaged you on Instagram, and you truly lose every opportunity you don't shoot for.
So if you guys ever want to come ghost hunting with us, like DM me, comment for a chance to come with us. I just love coming with you guys, especially if you come to a convention and I meet you face to face. I'm very visual.
Which is what happened. Yes. I met you at Paracon.
Yes. So if I have that connection, it'll stick with me too. So come to a convention when you can. That'd be awesome. One thing I've learned from doing paranormal investigations is that energy shows up in unexpected ways. Little signs, synchronicities, and moments when you get energy back when you're least expecting it. And honestly, that's a perfect way to describe today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Cash Giraffe, which is a free rewards app that lets you earn real money just by playing mobile games. There's no catch, no credit card, no weird steps. You play games, earn gems, and turn them into real rewards. Download Cash Giraffe for free, allow it to check your game progress, and then choose from a list of popular games. As you play and level up, you automatically earn gems. And those gems can be redeemed for PayPal Cash, Amazon gift cards, and more. All they need is an email to send your rewards. And right now, Cash Giraffe is in full Christmas mode, with festive boosters added to your regular rewards. So during the holidays, you'll notice little bonus moments popping up, which honestly feels very on brand if you believe in signs and surprises. Just keep an eye on the app so you don't miss them. I've been using it after long filming days or investigations. If you want to try it out, download Cash Giraffe using the link at the top of my description. You can get up to 3,999 gems as a welcome bonus when you sign up through my link.
I'm Rebecca. Jessica. I work here at Madison Seminary, and I do psychic work here.
So I had a dream before we came here. In my brain, it was my version of the Madison Seminary. And we walked in and there was all these like glass cases with artifacts inside. There were red curtains that we walked through, which was interesting. I walked in and there's red curtains. So I was like, oh, a little symbolism. There was actually a man leading us around. I don't know if he's associated with a man that I had seen walk by this window in a white shirt. And I walked in and there were these 2 red candles and it looked like they'd been used a bunch. And then there was like this red looking duck thing, which was weird. It was like a little toy and it had like it was just black and red. And then I kept getting the name Sarah. And then I woke up and I told Drew, I was like, there was something.
I got this name Sarah.
There was something about a Sarah that was associated with like these candles and things like that. So maybe Sarah was summoned here. I'm not really sure. And then we walk in and I see that. Like me and Drew were like, oh my God.
Sarah's like a legit one of the darkest hauntings at Madison. The reason I gave you a weird look is because a couple of weeks ago, a woman came in. I don't know her. She said, I had a dream about you. And I was like, okay, cool, lay it on me. She's like, I hope it's not weird. I'm like, no, please. And she said, I had a dream about a white duck.
What?
Yeah. So like people have been like, I don't know why.
What is a duck?
I mean, I kind of do. It was my college nickname.
Oh, it was.
The fact that it went from white to red is very weird. People experience Sarah. But when I say experience, like we've had person after person after person have scratch marks down their back when they're trying to interact with Sarah.
I just got chills.
I had a woman who I was taking on a tour. She did not want any clout. She was not looking for popularity. She was like a freaking social worker. She was like, oh yeah, when I was here last, I got scratched. And I was like, it's scary.
Yeah.
Like, keep your boundary up because Sarah's powerful and crosses boundaries if you don't have them. Okay, so we'll start on the less scary side. We'll get scarier as we get deeper. This is the oldest part of the building. We call it the Civil War side.
Whoa, I just got my...
Did you get that too?
My entire stomach just dropped. You felt that too? Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I just felt like really lightheaded too. That's very cool though.
I love that for us.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I heard somebody walking behind us up the stairs.
Okay, that's weird. Because when Adam, the owner, years before he bought the building, it was that stairwell where there's really old footage of him as like a baby saying, wait. Like literally like that.
Yeah, while you guys were talking, I was just like, does no one hear that?
There is a story about a shadow figure taller than the doorways that somebody has like a picture of. So it does exist. It's very scary. It is on this floor, but I've never really
Experienced it.
Yeah, okay. This room is the room that we do seances in.
We love the Ouija board.
Wait,
What?
look what's on the table.
Oh, the red candles. Wait. That's interesting. What if she wants us to summon her?
Right, which it's all set up for. I don't like roller coasters, but I do like when dark places can be freaky.
Oh, that guy scared me.
Yeah, you didn't see that when you came up?
Oh!
Here's little Timmy. Timmy says, I like being here. I like to dance and be here.
He kind of does look like he's about to dance.
It's comfier down here, which is weird because it's a basement. Like it's almost feels like safer down here. Yeah, but that's so weird. Like that floor is not usually that uncomfortable.
That was,
Yeah.
So Becky, I didn't tell you, but we're actually sleeping here right on these beds. That middle one's yours.
I didn't tell you I'd be picking you up tomorrow.
You know what? All right, I'm here for the experience. So this place was a place for widows. So essentially a nursing home for war widows. So if you get like a bubble of fear in the middle of the night, I always tell people that the magic word is grandma because there were like hundreds of grandmothers here and it's a fake, like, you know, it's like abracadabra, grandma. But
I'm gonna be saying that tonight.
if you get scared,
I get
say
scared
grandma.
everywhere, so.
Okay, but I promise you it works. It really does. There was a woman here. Her name was Dolly Hamilton. The reason that she's interesting is because...
Hear that?
No, what did you hear?
I heard a bang. I keep on hearing things.
You're the only one hearing things too.
Okay? Look at this like hand.
I'm always shaky, but I'm hearing a lot more than everybody else right now. It's a little worrying.
Dolly Hamilton was giving illegal abortions, and one of the girls she was giving an abortion to passed away. When I tried to communicate with her, and I was trying to read a poem to her that I had written for her, and I said her name 3 times because I kept it up. The cameras died, the lights died on the third dolly.
Wow.
So if you say Dolly Hamilton, if you're looking for something to amp activity, I really think it works because I've now seen it happen twice.
Okay.
Once on a tour, it was a flashlight, and when it was with me, it was just like lights on a camera.
Interesting.
So, also, there was like a prostitution ring, sex trafficking ring that was operated with the prisoners out of here. We found out about it by just giving tours. Like people were talking about how their grandfathers used to come with beer.
Okay.
And they got to hang out with the ladies. And then I was able to substantiate it through history in the 50s. It's like I was all over the newspapers. So we didn't initiate this. This is just a place where people were having profound experiences. And so they started leaving tokens. My favorite token that they left is my doll because apparently the energy they encountered was cranky.
I always think that wherever people leave like offerings, because it's like who starts it and why does it build up? I always think that it almost opens up like a portal in a way to wherever people leave, because you're leaving all that energy. You're energizing the energy. You know what I mean?
You have a very poetic way of putting things.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Could be a rapper.
Oh, good. Come on, kill cats. Let's go. I can't. It's not good.
That was really cringy.
I'm sorry. I'm a little cringy sometimes.
The original name that we came up with that could historically substantiate Sarah, her name was Sarah Frisbee in 1900. She said that the people who were here were keeping the elderly like hostage and then killing them and storing them and then burying them in the floors.
What?
They charged her with libel, put her on trial, and then claimed that she was sane and then threw her out to the streets and she died in poverty. But if there is a historical basis, I think it probably was that.
Okay.
So, it was constructed to be a devil's toy box. And you are familiar with psychic work, so you know it's also psychomantium, depending on who you ask.
Oh my god, I want to scry in here.
Yeah, exactly. Psychics are usually like awesome, and then people
I'm like, woohoo!
yeah. Yes.
So there's a man standing right here, and I just start connecting with him, and he just keeps mentioning his wife. He's pointing down too. I don't know if he means like there's something downstairs or what it was, but he's basically saying that his wife refuses, like she won't leave here. I don't know if she's stuck here and he's just like here with her, but he won't move on without her, and she doesn't want to leave. And she's really sad. He's not sad, but she is. He's like showing me him consolidating her, like her on her knees, like weeping, and then him just like rubbing her back.
You're onto something for sure.
I almost feel like there was something to do with a child with them too.
I just saw him.
You did?
Yeah, he like peered around the corner.
Just got chills. That's all I'm getting from him.
Okay, so they tell a story on this floor about a postmaster. His name was Otis Neal. So you said that she's really upset. She's on the floor. She's weeping. There was a man who we believe murdered his wife here. He was a postmaster. He was a political appointment. And allegedly, whenever he got fired, his wife took her own life. But the way that she took her own life is not, it didn't make sense because it looked as if somebody had shot her. Before he was appointed, he beat his child so badly in the public square that townspeople intervened. And at the time that this was happening, women and children were property, so nobody would have intervened unless it was truly terrible. So you're talking about a man who's not upset and a woman who's incredibly upset.
Yeah.
So you're basically describing a psychopath.
And maybe him showing me like consolidating her as I've dealt with a lot of narcissists in my life. So that does make sense.
Okay, this is the area that I would just ask everyone sensitive, since it's all of you, put your boundaries up. Equilibrium is off up here. I like feel like dizzy. Multiple women have said that was the floor. Multiple women have said
Damn, Becky. Just kidding. Are you trying to confuse Drew?
Before we even purchased the building, long time ago, we were here, just like you guys are here. I brought our indie film person with us, not into the paranormal. She had an experience that was very profound. She's not into ghosts. She actually stays away from them. And she started weeping and she said, I can't be up here. I don't know what happened. It was terrible. I have to go. And she left. But at the time, I knew nothing about the history. And now we know that woman after woman after woman comes up here and they all have similar experiences. Their equilibrium is off. They have period cramps. They begin to think about their children. The word baby comes through a lot. Like, it is consistent. I'd say at this point at least 50 women have said the same thing. So something happened up here. In the 50s, those parties I was telling you about, the sex parties, the trafficking ring, they pegged it as the attic. So I'm assuming it was here.
Okay.
We know they involved alcohol. So I believe when women are saying that their equilibrium was off, somebody got drunk, something terrible happened. I don't know what, because all of the meetings were hush-hush. So this is just the toughest area.
I just keep hearing assault, assault, assault.
The further that way you go, the more intense it tends to get, especially for people who are sensitive at all, even a little bit. That room people have a lot of experiences in. I don't know why. Yeah, so this one we have staged based on how Adam had it described to him. We don't actually know the whole story. We know that that marble slab is a recreation of whatever it was that was here.
They perform abortions in the basement or up here?
Up here. They didn't technically, on the record, perform abortions here.
Allegedly.
The woman who was a prisoner here, she was in prison for performing an abortion.
Okay.
But not here.
Are we allowed to sit on that?
Yes. But that window right there, Adam and I got a call to come in the middle of the night here because somebody got really, really scared. We just assumed that they were being dramatic. That window was going like this. Like, it literally looked like somebody was beating on it. And then I'll give you one more super creepy thing. This chair is one of the only actual artifacts that we have from the building. It's technically a dentist chair, but this was also a place for the developmentally disabled, and we don't know what it was used for when it was here.
I immediately felt my stomach drop and a chill up my spine when we passed through the Civil War hallway, and so did Rebecca. It feels like the hallways not only connect the structures, but connect a more aggressive, heavy energy. Then we saw the 2 red candles that I dreamed about before coming here that just so happened to be in the seance room. The fact that I was energetically connecting to this place before visiting makes me feel like I was called here in a way. But then again, everything in this universe is connected, including you and I. So I could have just been tapping into any energy that had to do with Madison Seminary. It do be like that though. Spiritually, I think a spirit with a very strong emotional energy wanted me to notice the candles. Also symbolically, with the 2 candles, 2 can mean partnership or unity. Maybe this represents a powerful connection between 2 spirits. Was it this couple that I encountered on the 3rd floor? And was Otis truly an evil energy in life, so much that it stayed with him in death? He kept pointing downwards. I wasn't sure if he was referring to something that was downstairs, or could he be pointing to where the body of his crying wife might be underneath the floor. Or it could be his way of showing me that he's at a lower vibrational frequency, which is where a lot of lost souls and negative energy tends to be at. There are always so many possibilities, and that's why spirit communication can be difficult. It's like solving a puzzle. So let's start our investigation from the ground floor and see if the energy down there is really as dark as people claim it to be. All right, so we are gonna go down into the basement area where there is something really dark said to be down there. So let's start in there. Also want to point out all these dolls. Look how fitting, like literally me. I love Release. Release? Release. Wait, what? It's weird because I walked by this doll and I was like, I wonder if Sarah ever manifests herself in that way. And it goes Release.
Oh, night, night. He says night, night. I like being here in my little blankie, yes.
Let's do this. Here's the basement. My name is Kelsi.
I'm Becky.
And I am Drew.
I heard that there's something down here that likes to growl at people or scratch people. I wonder if it has to do with that 7-foot shadow figure that people have seen. So creepy down here. Oh, as I say, I'm creepy here. That was kind of weird. All right, I want to show you guys how the devices work, also those of you who are new here. So this is a vortex, and what it does is it detects static electricity, so it'll only go off if I like rub my hands together and make static. That'll go off. We have a REM pod here, which REM pods emit an electromagnetic frequency, and if that frequency is interrupted in any way, it'll turn different colors. It also detects temperature changes, and then the cat balls will only go off if you touch them. So something right now is making that go off. And then we have the music box right here for the spirits. If you walk in front of it, it'll make a sound. We also have another REM pod here. This one rarely ever goes off. So if you guys make this one go off, I will be very impressed. Are you guys ready? So this is your first spirit box ever?
Yes.
Wow. So excited for you. All right, so what? Whoa, someone sat down. Is that Dolly? Hello. Can you make it turn another color?
Oh.
Yes. Can you make it go all the way around? Come on, you can do it. Keep going.
Temperature. I just got really cold on the side.
Really?
Yeah.
It's going around.
She's doing it.
Whoa, good job. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly,
She's awesome.
Dolly.
Way around.
It did?
Yeah.
it went all the way
Good
around.
job, Dolly. All right, I'm gonna turn on a spirit box where you can come communicate with us. So this goes through radio frequencies super duper quickly. So if you hear any words being made out, yes. All right, they're ready. Is there anyone here with us? Is Dolly here? That sounds like a kid, like a baby. It's like,
I'm right here.
it said that?
What you heard?
Stab. You can do it. Why'd you run? What? Whoa!
Is that temperature?
Yeah, my temperature,
Yes,
the temperature down
yes.
my spine is changing too. I'm freezing on my back.
The temperature dropped in
Feel
here.
like the back.
Thank you.
Yours back's like cold. Whoa.
It feels like somebody was like standing
Ooh, you
behind
got
me.
chills. Who is that? Is that Dolly? I heard what's going on. We're just here to talk to you, to give you a voice. Thank you for doing that.
I'm curious if they've ever done Morse code with the.
That's what it.
All right.
All right. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you. What is the dark thing down here that people don't like? Dolly's just like, oh. Let-om today. Let-om today. Whenever, wherever, if Dolly's here, then you make one of the devices go on. It'll make me finish my song. Becky just unsubscribes right now.
When she's sitting right next to you.
Within.
All right, let's all chant Dolly, Dolly, Dolly at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. Whoa, I just saw something. It looked like a white little mist.
Brought.
Brought.
Like we brought her here.
Whoa, yeah.
Well, my battery's draining.
Is it?
Really?
I was at like almost full battery, now it's at half. Like that.
Really? Is there something preventing you? Whoa, the Alice box turned on. It's glitching.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
no way.
It's literally glitching.
I like how that happens after you ask that question.
That was.
What the heck?
And it just. I didn't
yeah, you didn't even touch
hit it. Has it ever done that before?
I have not seen it do that. Like that amount. It kind of glitched when we were at Bel Air House, but it didn't do that.
Yeah.
I almost feel like there's something kind of like Dolly's trying to come in and then there's something else that's like blocking her, or maybe
Yeah.
she doesn't want to be near it. I was arrested, it said. I was arrested. I think a prisoner's coming through.
Dolly was arrested.
Oh, Dolly was arrested. Oh, that's right. Whoa. It's glitching again.
Started.
What the heck?
Are you making this glitch?
It's still glitching.
Still.
What?
And it was working just fine until right now. There we go. Maybe. Yeah.
What the heck?
That was
is
weird.
happening? All right, well, we're gonna leave. What?
Not liking it.
I heard that bed move right before you stood up.
Before we go, I want to play a knock knock game. Oh.
Again. I thought I heard something out here. Okay. It's like too quiet out there.
Let me see if the figure, well, it's kind of, I think it's picking up on that wall. Oh, we got something in the middle. Can the dark entity show me yourself on here? Can you show me yourself, Shadow Man? Whoa! Hello? Oh! It looks like it's sitting on the chair. Yeah. Oh, and like it looks like orbs are flying by. Hello? It looks like it's standing on the chair. Can you wave to us? It's just gone now. Who's in here? What the heck? All right, thank you. Guys, it's Luna. It's my kitty. Oh, I miss her. She's visiting us from back home. Comment below if you love your cats. They're great. Do you have any cats?
I do, I have 2.
Oh, you're a true Kel cat.
Why are you saying cats like that?
Cats? Cats. If you have any cats at home, we love our cats. We were using it in our safety, we call it our little safety room, and it was working fine. As soon as we get next to the basement, it starts glitching. You know what else is crazy is that Becky's wearing our merch.
I am.
Guys, go get it, KelsiDavies.com. I'm also signing as many of them as I can. So we have our notebooks and our sketchbooks. Notebooks are great for manifestation, journaling. Notebooks are good for doodling or scrying, psychic doodling. I don't know what these are called, but it's just a way I could focus, channel, and do things. But yeah, go get them right now. Woo! When we entered the basement, the temperature dropped again. And yes, I know heat rises, but it felt a lot deeper than just the room temperature. It was affecting each of us, and then the REM pod was also going off. That validates what we're all experiencing. Once we mentioned Dolly Hamilton, the activity spiked, and that confirms what other people have experienced down there with her. I saw this white mist in the doorway. Could that have been Dolly maybe trying to manifest herself, or possibly Elizabeth because people have seen her as a white mist? It felt like a lot of female energy was making itself known, and then it kind of shifted into this chaotic feeling, and the Alice box started glitching. It almost felt like someone was trying to silence them. Could this be the Shadow Man that people have experienced here, specifically affecting women? Let's go up a floor and see if this male energy will continue to affect any feminine energy, and to see if anything darker has been summoned in the seance room. We are now headed up to a room that I believe I have a psychic connection with. I even drew the candles as well. How the heck?
Up. Yeah, straight up. We didn't go over here.
Whoa! I heard.
Did you get pushed? Because you like fell into me.
No, there's somebody walking.
I heard the
You
feet
heard that
steps.
the first time we came up here too.
Whoa. We didn't go in here. Dear spirits, please can you braid Becky's hair? Your love, Kelsi. Ding! Your hair just gets braided all of a sudden. That'd be crazy. All right, we're gonna go to the seance room. So this was from my dream. I just drew the 2 candles. They are red, and I wrote down red candles. Also Sarah summoned. I'm not sure if Sarah was summoned here or if she wants us to summon her in this room.
18.
Is that like a chair?
Yeah. That was like right above us.
Yeah. Who was that? Can you spike this device in my hand? No. No. Oh. You don't like to be told what to do, huh? All right, I want to know what this dream was.
It's just a nightmare.
That said nightmare?
Nightmare.
Whoa.
And then Doris. But yeah, it said nightmare. Oh, now it's going crazy. Nightmare.
Doris drinks. And they said that upstairs.
Dolls move.
What?
Children spirits.
Oh.
I got that twice. I got children here and then children spirits.
They do say Sarah manifests as a little girl, but they don't believe she actually is.
I'd be careful with that image.
Overly hit.
I heard a giggle.
Did she really?
It was like, ha.
I will listen.
I will whistle.
Sleep won't save you.
Sleep won't save you.
That's weird. It's talking about sleep, nightmares,
Yeah.
Betrayal.
betrayal.
Did someone betray you?
They did talk about how Sarah.
That said, bitch.
That was so clear.
Getting chills so
Wow.
bad right now.
There's someone mean.
Yeah.
I kind of want to make the light purple.
We need you to help us.
Whoa. Who can we help?
That was a giggle.
I heard that.
It was like, I was able to help.
Ancient path.
Ancient path.
Or ancient pact.
Maybe.
Here, wait, shh. Hold on. That woman's here, the man's wife. She's like sobbing. I see her walking by the room like sobbing with her head down.
There's life after death. Fight.
I'm sorry for what your husband did. Agony.
Agony.
She is in agony. I kind of want to put a REM pod out there because she keeps walking back and forth.
Yeah.
I keep seeing you, yes. Did you see it? It went green.
Ellie would watch.
Can you do it again, please? Yes. Please, can you do it again? That was
Too upset.
that was so good,
Just
please.
like way too upset.
No, it's okay. She's wandering down the hall. Please come back, please. Thank you. Hello. I'm here to help you. Wow. Wow.
Sail good.
Going all the way to
Whoa.
Thank you for coming back.
Unless this is the husband.
Maybe.
This feels a lot stronger than the other one. Are you the husband?
Abandonment.
Abandonment. Are you, what's his name, Otis?
It's like getting more high pitch.
Wow.
Pink?
Thank you.
Who's here right now? Who's doing that?
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow. Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Oscar held his way.
Was it Oscar? I heard Oscar.
On his way.
Oscar on his way?
way.
I thought his name was Otis. Is it not? Was it Oscar?
I know it was with an O. I don't
It was an
remember.
O. He's not in control of you anymore. You have the power here. You do.
Your vibe is dust.
Your vibe is dust?
Is dust?
Your vibe is dust.
Hello?
You're dust.
I'm sure I just got
a dusty vibe.
not me getting roasted by a ghost. That was probably the guy.
Chase.
Chase.
Thank you for coming through to us.
Exit.
Near the red candles, the same two spirits presented themselves, Otis and his wife, who was still crying out to me. Side note, I get questioned a lot as to why I use equipment when I'm clairvoyant. It's a valid question. The reason I use equipment is to show you, the audience, that I'm not full of shit. Plain and simple. I'm here to show people that 1, anyone can tap into spirit, and 2, that it really exists. I don't consider myself a professional psychic by any means. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, evolving, as we all are. So the equipment not only helps validate validate what I'm seeing and feeling, but it also shows you guys. And it's really freaking cool when it does. I feel like the woman was first called to my energy, but then a darker presence stepped in and was being really low-key rude and even calling me names. That was a sucky thing to do. It also said that I had a dusty vibe. Dusty is actually a slang term used in the 1800s and it means money. So like, could there have been someone in that room saying that my vibe was money? Was this maybe the ghost child that people have experienced here? I'm gonna pretend that it wasn't, that a ghost didn't just roast me. I really thought Sarah was gonna show herself in the seance room, but then again, we didn't do a full-on seance. So let's go seek her out. Says literally no one. I wanna know what will happen if we go into the room with an entire altar dedicated to Sarah, supposedly the most sinister entity in the building. Drew, do you have any farts for us ready?
No, I was farting while you're in the bathroom.
Honey, you have to give Becky the full experience.
Well,
I mean, come on.
I'll poop myself.
Ew. Supposedly there are human remains buried under here, and what happened?
So allegedly they had brought a cadaver dog in here and the dog pinned to something, so they decided to start digging. But I believe this is recent and they haven't found anything yet.
We're gonna head up to probably one of the darkest rooms, not yet the darkest, we'll save that for last. We're going up to Sarah's altar room, where people just collectively started forming an altar for Sarah, the evil entity that's said to be here. And what'd you say about the twins?
People have seen us.
Whoa! It said people have,
say twins.
and it said people have seen us, and that spiked. Whoa!
So I had read that there's apparently like twin spirits that are here, and they say if you ask them to show themselves, then they will, and they like peer out of the doors. I don't know if it's this, I believe it's this hallway
Okay.
that happens in.
Can the twins come out and show yourselves?
We'd love to meet you.
We want to see you.
You farted.
Jessica.
Are you one of the twins? All right, we're gonna go to Sarah's room. Yeah, so this is Sarah's altar. So people just started leaving offerings for her, and then Rebecca drew a few images of how Sarah has depicted herself. I don't know what to call, I guess I'll just, betrayal.
Again,
It
betrayal.
said that earlier on my Spirit Talker. It said betrayal earlier.
That's kind of how I was envisioning, is as if it's like split personalities in a way. It's like if she likes you, but if she doesn't, then she'll show you. Yeah. And people have been scratched. They will have like full-on scratches down their backs.
If that's her, she's pretty.
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty. So we're gonna do an experiment in here called shadow tag, and what we're gonna do is we are going to have one person on one side of the room, another person on the other side, and we're gonna put equipment in the middle of us in a line and see if Sarah wants to come through and play a game of shadow tag. Guys, look how creepy this doll is with the black light on. Guys, we're setting up and this spiked to red. Like fully. Can you do that again? Who was that? Whoa! What? Did you hear that?
I just heard like a hiss.
Whoa.
It was like
that was loud. They're like booming.
yeah.
What was
The
that?
cat ball
Whoa!
on the table.
It sounded like a rock or something was thrown, like it's like a pebble. Oh my god. Sarah? I heard walking.
If you're in here, can you make that go off again?
Oh!
Thank you. Who are
It's
we
Sarah.
talking to? Is this Sarah?
Knox.
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 Can you knock for us? Can you do once for yes, twice for no? Oh. Are you Sarah? Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh my god, did you get something?
It's pink.
Oh, that's blood. That's literally blood. Is that a candle? No, what is that? Wait, there's a face in the corner.
It looks like a surgeon.
Nuh-uh.
Wait, you were, whoa, something moved over here.
This also just went off again.
Beatrice.
Wait, tell the story. There's a surgeon, right?
Yeah, so
Oh my god! As soon as we talk about the
as soon as they
surgeon,
start talking about it.
that is going crazy.
I'm not entirely sure what he did, but there's an entity here, allegedly, that, and they call him the surgeon, that kind of puts up a barrier for all the other spirits.
Okay.
And they seem to be afraid of him. He likes to be called the surgeon. He doesn't like to be called a doctor for some reason.
Okay.
He does have a name too, and I can't remember it right now, but he likes to be called the surgeon.
All right, we're gonna play a game of shadow tag. Whoa.
Are you able to go to the device that's right next to it?
We want to play a game, so what you have to do is you can come either on my end or Becky's. Whoa. No. And if you can make any of the devices turn on over near her, and then she'll send you to me. Can you do that?
I move things.
I move things.
Can you show us? Can you move something for us?
Can you move the rocking horse? My back is freezing again.
Really? We have that triangle which is motion censored, so if you go on one side it'll turn green and the other side will turn red.
As soon as we get set up.
Yeah, as soon as we're ready. It's like they like the surprise. And then as soon as we tell them what to do.
They don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
confirmation.
Yes.
I don't like being told what to do.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Someone. Wow. Okay, thank you. We're starting with me. That one's really hard to make go off. You have to like rub your hands together to make it.
It's literally like static
It's static,
electricity.
yeah.
It's going all the way around.
Yep. Can you go to that triangle next? Good job. Can you hop over to that triangle? Or I guess you're gonna do whatever you want. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Just a suggestion. Maybe go to the triangle. It's up to you though.
Okay. True.
What?
Matthew.
Oh my god! Matthew. Learning. Are you learning the game? Here, Becky, close your eyes. And I'm gonna close my eyes too. And you're gonna envision a bright light around you. And then it's gonna connect with my energy. And then I'm gonna connect mine with yours. All right, we're connecting energy. We made 2 points. You can come use it in the center of us. No?
Oh, that was so strong too.
Yeah. Don't need that. Whoa.
That was attitude too. I
Yeah,
don't need that.
sassy. The link to the Spirit Box app I use is down below in the description. Just be safe while you're using it.
Your back is hurting?
Yeah.
Lower or upper?
Like mid, like just like right
It's not burning, is it?
here. No, it's just like.
Whoa! Are you touching Becky? Oh. I heard yes.
You can't hurt Becky.
Don't touch her. It's not burning, right?
No, it's not burning. It's just like it feels like a pressure almost.
Okay.
I feel like after we're done this, we're gonna go to the other room, like the main room, and check our back to see if anything happens.
Please don't touch me. I don't want to be touched.
You're not allowed to touch me either.
You can touch me if you want.
Down.
I bet it's
It was like a female voice said something and then a male voice like repeated it.
Yeah.
Oh. The f*** is that?
What?
It looks like a set of teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah, with the gums and everything.
Ew.
Oh.
Like maybe dentures, but they're all like messed up.
Wasn't there a dental office here or something?
She had mentioned something about, that it was like a dentist chair.
Yeah, there's a dentist chair. Yes, there's
Yes.
a dentist chair upstairs. Oh! Oh! I think it was trying to scare us, and then I started making sound. Yeah. Can you tell us what's upstairs? Let me out.
Hey, Mercy?
Yeah, there's some
More
weird.
mercy than help.
Yeah.
Ooh, and there was like a weird laugh. Will we be in danger if we go upstairs? I just got a weird pain in my stomach. We're gonna say goodbye. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The way Sarah came through immediately, sometimes you have to seek out the energy that you want to connect with yourself. Just like how manifestation works. Whoever we were talking to was smart, responding quickly and intelligently. Almost too intelligent to really be a young girl. During Shadow Tag, it seemed like whoever was there played by their own rules. They were stubborn. A repeating energy that we keep experiencing here. Then the spirit of someone known as the Surgeon came through, and Becky felt a pain in her mid-back, and then later I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. Could this have been a doctor who did malpractice on his patients? Since he made himself known in Sarah's room, it made me wonder if the two are connected in any way. I'm hoping to connect with more women as we work our way up the building. It's time to take our investigation to supposedly the darkest area of the seminary, the attic. There were said to be a lot of dark things that happened up here, and then there's also the wing where it was an asylum for people who were just mentally unfit to live at home on their own, and they would come here and, seek refuge in a way and get treatment and stuff like that. So Sarah also hangs out here, and maybe something even darker than her. Ooh. This place just has bad vibes.
Inadequate.
So this is where the surgeon said to hang out, and when we got that on the seer, it was really prominent, so I really want to maybe try to talk to him. Maybe one of us could do the Estes method sitting right on that chair. Any volunteers? Huh?
I'll do it.
Yeah?
I'll do it.
Yeah! High five! Woo!
I'm not going to take the opportunity away from somebody if they want it.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. So the thing with the Estes method is you are closing off all of your senses. We're gonna blindfold her and we're going to put her under noise canceling headphones. There's gonna be a spirit box going through her ears and she's gonna relay exactly what she hears on it. Guys, as we were setting up, this thing opened. Like it popped open. This is hard to like pop open. Is that me? That was weird. Whoa, do you think that means the doctor's ready?
Maybe.
I think it was smarter to put a female on that chair.
Why?
Because they said that females are more affected up here than males are.
Oh, whoa! It opened, look! Oh, whoa! Oh, whoa! I shut that, it literally opened again. Oh!
Okay.
Guys, give that like button a nice little tap for Becky.
Grandma.
Where are you? Can you show us where you are?
Nervous. Yeah, I am nervous.
Do you want her to be nervous?
Alone.
You want her to be alone? We're not leaving her. Was the surgeon in?
It's me. Babe.
Do you like Becky?
Or is it copying me?
Evil.
Oh, maybe because you called me babe.
Shut the camera off. Just got full body chills.
There's no way just told us that to shut
It's
up the camera.
real.
Are there children's spirits here too? Whoa, I just saw a face by the door.
On the other side or on this side?
Demon.
Right here.
It's like demon.
Was that what I just saw?
In.
I thought I heard like footsteps down that way.
Listen to me.
What do you need?
Adam.
Wait, wasn't Adam the...
The tour guide?
He's the tour guide?
Yeah. He's the one who normally gets the
Adam
tour.
again.
That's weird because my dream we had a guy leading us around. I wonder if it was him.
Sometimes you.
Do you like it when Adam's here?
What?
Do you like it when Adam's here?
Get out of here.
Who do you want out of here?
Was anyone treated poorly up here?
Help.
And why do I keep feeling something in my stomach?
Sometimes.
Do you want me to see you? I heard a tap. I thought it was behind
down there.
Becky. I heard walking.
Yeah.
Is that her?
It's just silent all of a sudden. I'm trying.
Is it Sarah? I'm starting to get really nauseous.
Can you let me out? That was a full sentence. That was so clear.
Let's be let out.
Oh my. There was like a loud scream. Sorry.
Really?
Wait a second.
No, you're good. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think it was Sarah. It was just this dark figure of a woman coming in.
Did you feel any panic when you're like really connecting into it?
No, not really, but I definitely like felt like when I fully connected.
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
It's like you go into a trance.
yeah. It was like I felt almost like calm, but also I could like hear my heartbeat.
Interesting.
And I could like hear it like slowing down and like calming.
Wow.
And then it went right back up when I heard the scream.
I'm going to be doing something that I have never done on this channel before. I have a straight jacket. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna allow me to really connect with the spirits that maybe felt entrapped here, or I'm not sure if they actually used that method here because it was seen as inhumane, but back in the day, sometimes they would use any restraint method that they could think of.
Oh,
Whoa, wow.
thank you.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't go all the way around. It'll just go like a couple and turn off. So it's cool that it's going all the way around. This is kind of scary because if something happens, I like literally am stuck like this.
All right, you ready for me to put these on?
Oh my God. Did the triangle just go off?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to no.
Oh God, okay. My heart's beating so fast.
Is anyone up here that wants to talk to us?
Who's me?
It was a different language. It was like,
Were you one of the women that came here to party?
let me out.
Where are you?
Behind.
Fine, dude.
Who are you behind?
This.
How do you feel about Kelsi being in a straitjacket?
We are watching.
Who's watching and where from? What's your name?
Let her see.
Let who see?
There's someone screaming.
Who's screaming?
Here.
Leave.
Who do you want to leave?
Behind.
Who are you behind? Are you behind Kelsi?
Me? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're behind Kelsi.
Oof.
Oh,
Just went to them.
why are you saying
I
no?
want to.
What happened up here?
Bad.
Bad things happen?
Yes.
If you don't mind telling me what happened.
Evil.
I understand it was
It's
evil.
awful.
What happened?
Hurt.
You were hurt?
Did someone hurt you?
Assault.
Assault.
She knows. Injury.
You were assaulted up here? I'm so
Hi.
sorry.
Restraint.
You were restrained and assaulted?
She sees.
Who?
Brown eyes.
Kelsi has brown eyes. Is that her?
Let her out.
Let her out of the straitjacket?
I swear it says straitjacket.
It said straitjacket?
Do you not like that being on Kelsi?
Dad.
Do you want us to take that straitjacket off?
Help her.
You want me to help her?
They really don't want her to be uncomfortable.
I'm getting just full body chills right now. Do I need to take her out of the straitjacket?
No.
That's somebody else saying that.
You think so?
Like the jacket.
You like the jacket? Is this the man?
Here.
It's the man.
Is the woman still here?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Come on, this side.
Whoa! Holy shit. I felt like the bed moved. Is someone on the bed?
No. Come on.
Bed.
You just said that.
The bed shaked, like shook.
Are you alright?
Goal it.
I stopped it. How's it?
You stopped it?
Yeah. Kelsi, you alright?
Hello?
Kelsi.
Kelsi.
You let me out? I can't. I hate it.
I'll let you out. Stand up. Stand up.
Free.
This is awful.
So we got mixed opinions.
Holy crap.
Dude, the bed shaking was wild. It felt like I bounced up. Because not only was it blocking out my visual and my hearing, it was also blocking out like,
Your sense of like feeling?
I don't know, just something else. And it was like I got to the point where I just kind of accepted it, but then it was still like that feeling of just being entrapped.
It just sucks because like she wanted to come through and she wanted to talk and then she was like hushed like
Right.
so quickly.
Right
and
away.
she started to tell us what happened and then Oki started to connect with her and then it was just,
It's really like if somebody went,
yeah, it was so quick. Like the switch was so fast
Right.
between this female energy and this male energy.
I feel like that like triggered something, you know, just like doing that like triggered something. I don't For me too. The attic carried such a heavy weight and sadness to it. It felt like something much darker than Sarah lurked up there. Then that cabinet door kept opening on its own. Whoever was there wanted their presence to be known the moment it arrived, continuing that stubborn energy by telling us to cut the cameras off and leave. And I kept feeling that sharp stomach pain around every corner, as if something was trying to make me feel the pain that they were feeling, and it made me nauseous. This was the room where the allegedly dark and traumatizing parties would happen. I feel like we got confirmation with how many times the word assault came through. And to confirm this even further, when we were doing the Estes method, there were a lot of spirits that kept coming through saying that they were stuck or trapped here. And when I put myself in that straitjacket, it immediately triggered a reaction. It's as if many female spirits were coming forward to protect me. It seemed personal to them and like they needed to help me get out of my restraints. And our connection ended once I felt that bed shake. A male presence entered the space and it seemed like all communication was cut off from whoever was stepping forward. I feel the need to connect directly with the portal to try and get more answers, and mirrors act as gateways. For example, Becky was taking photos around the seminary and I kid you not, she caught a full-bodied apparition in one of the mirrors. You could literally see his entire body. Could this man have had something to do with the attic? It feels like the spirits have more to say, so let's go into the devil's play box and see if I can connect even further.
Hey! Do you have my Depends? I'm talking to you. Do you have my Depends? I shipped my pants yesterday and I can't find new diapers.
You're still sitting in it?
Yeah.
Gross.
Why do you think this whole hallway stinks? Ma'am, do you know where my diapers are? Ma'am. Ma'am.
Outfit check, thank you. Shout out to Disturbia for the outfit. We love them. Fit check before we go into the portal room.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I'm gonna go scry in there. And scrying is a method used by mediums, psychics, whatever you wanna call us. I call myself clairvoyant. It's where you tap in and you are staring at yourself in the mirror and you have this like effect of your face. It starts morphing into other people. And sometimes you're able to channel and I don't know, just connect with spirits. What the heck? It's like detecting both sides. Whoa. Oh, was that me? Oh, it might
Maybe.
be me.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no. Guys, this thing detects movement. It'll only go off if I put my hand in front of it. There's someone in the hallway.
The edge of the door right there.
Did you hear that? It
The
came
tap.
from in there.
The triangle's going crazy.
Yeah. I don't recommend this if you guys aren't as experienced, so please don't try this until you are really, really experienced with the paranormal, with channeling, things like that, okay? And if you guys see or feel anything, please let me know in the comments. Remember, it is not far-fetched if you feel something through the screen. You know how she drew Sarah with the two faces?
Yeah.
I kind of like just saw myself that way with like one face over here.
Is Sarah showing herself to Kelsi?
You were awesome.
What would you see?
This thingy.
Was it blue or red?
Red.
Okay. Means something standing right there. Blue means temperature change.
Okay. Are you in the corner of the doorway?
Are you after me?
If you walk past the doorway, we'll be able to see you.
No.
Can we see you on the screen walk past the door?
That's empty.
There's two spirits here with me right now.
Who's with Kelsi?
There's an older woman. And then there's a second one that I keep seeing at the corner of my eye in another mirror.
Who's Kelsi seeing?
Can you show me on my phone here? I'm finding it difficult.
Finding it difficult.
Sword.
Do you not have enough energy? Oh, I just got an image of tombstones.
Oh wow. Heaven. This just said heaven.
Are you in heaven now? Have you moved on?
Say.
If you're in here, can you show yourself to Kelsi?
It's an old woman. I almost feel like it's an old woman and a caretaker with her.
Does she seem happy?
She seemed kind of grumpy.
What the hell is that?
What's that?
It looks like the Greys.
Ooh.
Like aliens, the Greys.
It also kind of looks like stoned people.
Yeah, like wrapped up, maybe like mummified.
Yeah.
I keep getting the number 14.
What's the number 14?
I don't know if that's how many spirits or if that's like bodies.
1914 maybe?
I just keep hearing 14, 14. Ew, what the f-
What are you seeing?
I don't know how to describe it. It was like my face was completely dark and then it looked like an animal. And like the whole room went dark. Like it was really weird. I don't know how to explain that.
Really going off.
It keeps coming back, but I keep like tapping out of it because I get nervous.
Oh, a shadow man.
Whoa.
Is that what Kelsi's getting?
Is this the hallway where they said that they see the the really tall guy?
That's on the other side,
Is
on
that
the Civil
other
War.
side?
It just keeps morphing into like, it's not human. Like I keep having like double eyes on one side and then it morphs my face and then it's just completely dark.
Is this Sarah? Is Sarah here?
I don't think it knows what it is. Like it's not.
It's not a person
No,
or thing,
and then
it's
the
just
top
the
of
energy.
My head is like burning.
Is it in like the back of your head?
Yeah.
I just got the same thing.
Yeah, on the back of my head in the middle.
I'm afraid for you. It's okay, you don't have to be afraid for us. We're protected.
Who specifically are you afraid for?
I never.
Jared, can you come tap me out?
Huh?
Come tap me out. I'm looking at triggers, but I need help like tapping out.
Hey, pick me. You're back.
I like started leaving my body. Hold on.
Went off.
I feel funny.
Well, stand up and get out of this room.
We in area.
I feel like I'm like half in my body, half out.
Well, stop staring into the mirror. Look at me. Look at me. Just focus on me. Just look at me.
A really weird image.
Just look at me. Okay, come on.
I'm still kind of like coming back. You know that trance state that you were feeling? It's like times 100. It was like I was out of my body and like have to try to tap back in and ground myself. Madison Seminary doesn't feel haunted in the way that people imagine. It feels layered. Layered with grief, trauma, protection, anger, and spirits that are still trying to be heard. What stood out to me most wasn't just Sarah or the shadow figure or that angry energy that came in at the end. It was that overwhelming presence of women. Women who suffered here, women who were silenced, and even women who feel responsible for protecting one another even in death. There seems to be a constant pattern throughout this building. Whenever female energy tried to come forward, something darker would take over and attempt to overpower it. Whether that energy was an angry man, an authoritative figure, or something even more sinister entirely, it did not want us asking questions. And that right there tells me everything. Madison Seminary isn't just a place where bad things happened, it's a place where trauma was buried, ignored, and left unresolved. Tonight wasn't about provoking spirits or chasing fear, it was about listening and connecting. And based on what we experienced, some of the spirits are not here to harm or scare the living. They're just looking to be acknowledged. As we leave Madison Seminary, I don't feel like we uncovered every answer, but I do feel like we at least opened a door. And sometimes that's the most important part of an investigation. Madison Seminary doesn't feel haunted by one evil entity. It feels haunted by layers throughout history and by voices that were never allowed to finish speaking. Some places aren't haunted by monsters, they're haunted by the pain caused by them. Thank you so much, Becky, for joining us.
For having me.
You did amazing. You made it through the night.
I did it.
Woo! Yay!
So
Drew did. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much for watching, and just remember, we're all a little haunted here, so welcome home. And I'll see you in the next video.